And we're gonna walk around the compound, see some tigers and maybe squeak. Look at you. Look at you, Miss Bagheera. Miss Baggy. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. Was my voice just too deep? Hey, what if I do this? Like that? She does not. Oh, I thought I would woo her. I thought I would woo her with my rhythmic tapping. But, yes, there's no, the ladies just, they can't say no to my rhythmic tapping. They're like, oh my gosh, he taps with such confidence. It's really a turn on. Layla! Tend to see her in that position quite often. Quite often. Off it to 10. Off it to 10. Grass around the compound. Grass, grass, grass. Ton. Hi, baby. Oh, fuzzy chin. Look how fuzzy that chin is. Look how fuzzy your ears are. Look how fuzzy your whiskers are. So much fuzz. Prettiest green eyes ever. Oh, you're such a good girl. Such a good girl. Full of smooches and kisses and love. Oh. Sass yum frass. Sass yum frass. Oh, hello. That's all you got to say? Huh. All right then. Oh, hold on. I gotta do something. Hold on. Wait. Okay. We're back. And you were being so chatty just a second ago and never fails. As soon as I hit record. As soon as I hit record. Oh, there we go. Nah, what? What? Oh, Milo. Me, up here. Oh gosh, I preempted your leap. And then I was anticipating your jump. So I motioned my camera in that direction. And yeah. Hi baby, I know. Milo. You've made a fool of me, sir. You've made a fool of me. I can't quite trust Derek's cinematography at this point. Oh, probably should get the intro out of the way. Hello, all of you big cat lovers out there, waving to the people who wave back at me. It's me, Derek, again, and welcome to another fabulous, beautiful, contemplative leopardy walk around the compound webcast. Hi, baby. Yeah. Old girl. Oh. With her bum elbow. Oh. We prefer the term hobo. Sorry. Hey, sugar pie. Miss Yepherd. Miss Black Leopard. Miss Yepherd. She's very cute. And, the beautifulness. The sky, the temperature. It's wonderful outside right now. It's about 85 degrees. Oh. No Derek of Arabia for me today. So that's a good thing. Hey, Zoobs. Is your brother gonna come over? Ra? He says no. He says, I'm good over here. Ra's always been a little bit more of the lazy one of the bunch. I love him. Love him. But he can be a bit lazy. Mr. Man. Still got the Indiegogo campaign going on, and did some pretty fun thing last night. Did some fun stuff last night. Peat paintings. Peat paintings. I wonder if you can still see some of the paint. We did peat paintings. Like finger paintings, except with peats. And these boys helped me. In fact, and I had my GoPro on, even though like I didn't have the thing, because Zuby like smacked my camera, so I didn't adjust it back down to where it was supposed to be, but I filmed it. I filmed us doing it. And they turned out they turned out pretty cool. They turned out pretty cool. Here we go. Some peat paintings. And these are going to be going into the Indiegogo campaign. And these are collaborative paintings that were done by myself, Arali, and Zubiri. All filmed for the YouTubes. And they will get put into the mix. And it was great. I mean, I basically, you know, it started off with like blank canvases, and Kelsey, the intern, was helping me, and I was grabbing like Raleigh's paw and like mush, and then I would take Zuby's paw and then I would like put it on there, but then they would like grab it and then they would like want to bite it and stuff like that. And then I would like get the one canvas, like a set of canvases out, and I'd get a new set of canvases in, and then they would just be looking at me. They're just like, next ones, please. Next ones. This is fun. This is fun. It was great. It was great. So yeah, that video is getting uploaded to the interwebs, to the intertubes. A lot of folks are liking the Tiki bubble bath video in all of its unedited glory. And I was gonna edit it down. I was gonna chop it up into little bits, and I was gonna try to make it a best of kind of thing. But there's so many times where I will edit something, or you know, and other people see things that I don't, or they notice a thing, or they respond or react to an event or an occurrence differently than I do. So I kind of wanted to put the whole thing out there. Just put the whole thing out there, and then see, okay, what are people responding to? What parts of the video do they like? And then kind of go from there. So yeah, it's been pretty cool. Been pretty cool. A warm response so far. Hi, Selena. Warm response thus far. And since I've just gotten so Hollywood, and we're doing sponsored webcasts now, I want to talk to you about this webcast. And the sponsor for this webcast is being brought to you by The People's Operator, or TPO. It's a new company, it's a cell phone company. And their business model is they will donate 10% of your monthly bill to a charity of your choice. So, any registered charity, any registered 501c3, you can sign it up when you sign up your cell phone plan, your cell phone coverage, your bill, stuff like that, through the TPO service. So an organization such as this one, the Center for Animal Research and Education, which is a registered 501c3. Bonnie, I see you. Bonnie, I see you. You don't think I don't see you? I do. She's like, I ambush. Ace is out. Ace has been kind of sequestering himself a lot lately. Hi, bud. Your eye actually looks better. It looks like it's been kind of draining a bit. That's good. Looks like, because he's had a kind of some burgies going on in his eye for a while there, but it looks like it's actually kind of draining out and drying up, which is good. But yeah, TPO, and they got a bunch of launch specials going on right now, kind of like a hey, hello, we're TPO, hope you like us kind of thing, and they're pretty good. They're pretty good. The all that information is going to be on their website. The people, I kept on putting in thepeoplesoperator.com, and it would take me to the place that I needed to go to, but like their official website is store.tpo.com, but it's still like thepeoplesoperator.com reroutes to I know, Whisper Moose, I know. You're talking about stuff that does not involve chicken. Oh, but au contraire, Polly, it does involve chicken. And you're going to see soon enough how much it does involve chicken. The People's Operator. There's a chicken tie-in, because I'm trying to make this stuff topical and entertaining still, even though we're trying to, you know, have some sponsored spots. But yeah, no, 10%. 10%. And when Collab, my licensing company, when they first said to me, like, hey, we're, you know, TPO, what do you think? I'm like, cool, that sounds pretty neat. And I started to do some research, and I wanted to read up on it. Read up about just cell phones and cell phone plans in the United States. And I found out that it was from a J.D. Power market analysis study. Peaser. It's from a JP analysis market and JD. Oh my gosh, JD. I keep on saying JP because that's JP, but it's JD. Look at this. I was talking about JD Power right when JP was walking up. It got me all kerfluffled. But it was a JD Power market analysis study that was basically saying that the average cell phone bill in the United States is around $70, which I thought was pretty incredible, just because I don't pay $70. I pay a lot more, you know, for my plan. But then again, I started thinking like, oh, okay, well, I'm what is known as a heavy data user. I have a heavy flow of data, so it kind of skews the numbers. And also that $70 thing, it also counts, like, you know, all the flip phones, which there's still a bunch. There's still a bunch of flip phones, and Nana's Jitterbug. So I'm like, all right, well, it makes a little bit more sense. So average United States cell phone monthly bill is $10. So 10% of that is going to be $7, because I can do math. I can so math the crap out of 10%. I'm good like that. So shoo flies, get out of here. So what does that mean? $7. This is about $7 worth of chicken drumsticks. 7 buckaroos. That is 10%. That is 10% of the monthly average United States cell phone bill. That is 10% right there. Peaser, would you like some of this delicious 10%? There we go. What are they doing? Are they feeding? Oh my gosh, Lucha Lou. Seriously, what's going on over there? What are you doing? Maybe you need some of the delicious 10% to calm down your nerves. Hey, what about this? What about this? You want some of that? Yeah, have some of that. Don't be so crazy. She's like, I don't know what to do now. I'm still upset. She was scratching after stinking Zuby. She was scratching after Zuby. Do you want this? Want this one? Yeah. Have some 10%. Have some 10%. Girls are feeding leopards and cougars, I believe, right now. So that might be why everyone's getting a little bit feisty pants right now. Okay, more 10%. Oh, I dropped it. I dropped part of your 10%. I dropped part of it. I'm sorry, sir. Don't drop it in your bucket. I've seen cats drop chicken into their bucket, and it is actually pretty oh man, it is fairly comical. Just because it gets into the water and then they sploosh their head all the way in there, and then yeah, I'm gonna rinse off this 10%. Got a little bit of extra spices there. on our 10%. Ugh. There we go. Okay, Polly. Now you were talking about things, and you were saying a bunch of jazz about this. Oh, what you got? Oh, he's got food. Actually, Polly has been getting a little bit skinny. So I'm gonna throw some of those over there because he likes chicken. Which I'm throwing this stuff on the ground anyway. Why did I even bother with like rinsing this stuff off? It's kind of silly, kind of redundant. Huh. They're fine. Oh, this whole thing is just getting so crazy. Oh, here you go, Ace. You know, Ace actually does. He will take chicken from me. Yeah, there's a big guy. He's not going to be too happy about it, but he will accept, begrudgingly. He will. Yeah, I know. Would you like some 10%? Yes! Oh my gosh. Look at you. Look at you and your little tail. You are so cute. Alright. Okay. You didn't even want the piece last time in that last video. What is up with this? He's like, I only eat red meat, Derek. That chicken stuff is for the birds. For the birds. That's what Solano says. Oh. Okay, so visual representations. Visual representations. But what if we were to take that $7 and then extrapolate it out a year? So we get a year's worth of 10%. That's about 84 bucks. 84 bucks. And I crunched a little bit of our numbers, and based on the current gas prices, as far as our tractor is concerned, tractor. Hi. Yeah, as far as our tractor is concerned, you know, the thing that processes our food, the stuff that we feed the cats with, the thing that we move heavy materials back and forth throughout the compound, it could, a year's worth of 10%, could actually, what is it? It could run the tractor for 6 weeks. One person could run the tractor or fuel the tractor for 6 weeks. All those 10%'s adding up. Pretty crazy, huh? Pretty crazy. And I even went a little bit further. Like, okay, well, let's say we take one of our average. Let's say we take an average enclosure, like Selena's over there. Or even actually, I think like Bonnie and Clyde's. What would it cost? What would it cost to actually build an enclosure such as that? And through that 10% average United States model, that JD Power and Associates thing, the 70 bucks, 10% of that, 7, all that fun stuff. Take 250 people. 250 people a year of simply using their phones through the TPO model. Using their phones, it would take just a year to pay in full an entire Big Cat enclosure. 250 people, which all you're doing is using your phone. You're downloading movie clips off of YouTube, hopefully BigCatDerek clips. You're getting text messages from your friends, hopefully with Cassie ringtones. And then you're calling your mom, talking about the latest Luca joke. That's all you're doing. You're not even having to do anything extra. TPO does the business for you. They just donate the money, whatever, to a charity of your choosing. And like I said, this place right here is a charity. So that's definitely why I'm plugging it, because it's a great concept. It's a great business idea. And I know I took a really roundabout way to get to it. Things got all crazy and wacky. That's probably the longest commercial ever in the history. It was so stupid. Oh my gosh. And now, like, here, you gotta also realize, like, I'm in my own head at the same time of like, this is taking way too long, Derek. This is far too long. The TPO people are not gonna be pleased at this at all. And I'm like, shut up. Oh no. So stupid. I hope he doesn't do these all the time. Just the cats, mister. I'm trying to help. I'm trying to support the cats. That's why. And I'm doing it with a company that I actually very much so think is pretty cool. And, you know, promoting them and getting the advertisement spots actually is going to benefit the facility. And it's also a product, it's a service that by its own volition can actually benefit the facility if people actually choose it. Hi, they're running away. The interns are running inside. They're trying to avoid. Like, oh, go away with the camera. Goodness, goodness, goodness. Oh, all right. So let's just look at some kitties now. No, oh, they're gonna be like, okay, all right, one and done with BigCatDerek. That's great. So yeah. But that I was trying to come up with some, you know, unique things to kind of explain, you know, like in terms that would be a little bit more accessible to people, like how those 10% could add up. You know, some visual things. I used the plate of chicken. I talked about the tractor. About how one person using a phone, using their cell phone bill for a year, could fuel the tractor for 6 weeks, and then how it would only take 250 people a year of just using their phone to pay for an average enclosure here at the care compound. Numbers. So yeah, that's just kind of a neat thing. Super duper. Super duper. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, Savannah Banana. Savannah Banana, why are you so beautiful? I am actually going to stop the recording. I'm going to open my YouTube app. I'm going to look in the comment section, and I'm going to find the first person that I am familiar with. I'm just going to look at the top video, which is going to be the Tiki Bubble Bath. And then I'm going to find the first comment that I'm like, oh yeah, I know that person. And then that's going to be the familiar face shout out. So, hold your horses or hold your tigers. All right, I got it. Found the familiar face. The familiar face, of whom I'm going to shout? Is that because you can't end a sentence with a preposition? So technically, if you ended shout out, it's a, yeah, grammar's weird. Grammar's weird. Don't forget, seriously, Derek, don't forget the shout out. I was gonna go and I was gonna then forget and I was gonna have to shut the thing off. I got it, though. I do. The familiar face shout out for this webcast is not chompers. It is Kirsten Clark. Kirsten with a K. I saw that comment that you put on the Tiki Bubble Bath, and I'm just like, hey, I've seen her before. All right, there you go. Familiar face shout out. Done. Booyah. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm a familiar face. Hashtag life complete. Chompers, chompers, chompers. How you doing? Chompers, chompers, chompers. Gonna go see some more. I love this weather. So great. It's a little bit sticky. You know, there's a lot of moisture that's still in the air right now, but it's cool. It's, cool, comparatively speaking. I do know that there was. Oh gosh, it does this sometimes. Hold on. Just everyone stay calm. Oh, what is going on? Stop. This is a zoom feature. It's when I tap my phone too much. Some people were wondering what was going on. It's when I tap my phone. And then all of a sudden my auto zoom wants to act all goofy. There we go. Or my autofocus. My autofocus. All right, don't tap. Jeez. Oh, that probably caused a few of you to, like, you know, your eyes to roll back in your head. I'm sorry. Put a spoon in your mouth. Or someone else do that for them, please. But there was one woman who had commented in the last webcast because it was so hot, because I was saying it was like, 103 degrees in September here in Texas. And she was like sitting there saying, oofda, I'm from Minnesota. And it's I think it's kind of crazy when it gets to be 85. Oh my gosh. And then I'm like, yeah, but technically speaking, you're basically like Canada. So, you know, of course that's gonna seem really hot. Like right now it's 85. It's amazing. Feels amazing. Actually, no, it's a little bit less. Probably 80. Probably closer to 80. And watch, now I'm gonna have a bunch of Canadians commenting like, hey there. Hey, oh, look. She's doing her backstroke. She's doing the horny stroke. Horny stroke. There's going to be a bunch of Canadians commenting on this video saying like, hey there, mister. You take that back. Minnesota's not a part of Canada. And if you don't take it back, then I'm going to be forced to apologize to you for the confusion. Because Canadians are polite. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no, 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 no. But yeah, it was funny. She actually said oofda in her comment, the Minnesota lady. Oofda is something that my aunt would say all the time. You know. So my aunt is a Norwegian thing. My dad's side of the family has got Norwegians. Norwegians. Yeah. Norwegians with their lutefisk and their unleavened breads. Vikings. Fish jello. Delish. I don't even know what sort of accent this is. Certainly not the Norwegian one. There's like probably 2 Norwegian subscribers who are just like, oh, Derek, you're going to have to send a Viking longship to you now for insulting our heritage. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Oh. Craig, seriously. No means no. Craig, you're being too persistent. There's ways to deal with this man. You don't gotta do, your lady needs some rest. She needs a rest. I know you got green balls right now. Deal with it. You know, there's websites for that. Oh no. Oh, hi Rascal. Hi Ras. You're cute. You're being cute today. Sometimes you can be kind of crazy pants. A little bit crazy pants. But you're actually being pretty cute. Oh, this webcast is just going all over the place right now. I'm so sorry, folks. I'm so sorry. Hi, Serena. Hi, old lady. Hi, old grandma lady. Hi, beautiful. Oh, I love you. I love you so much. Oh my goodness. Still going strong. Still going strong. Just thankful that I still get to spend time with you. You know? Just thankful I still get to come over and say hello. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Flash! That is an impressive behind, sir. Flash! Flash! Fingers! These fingers are no good. They don't work on cats. Oh, look. See? See? Yeah. Yeah, you show them. You show them. I still got it. I do! I do! You're very adorable. All right, folks. That ends the webcast. Wally's over there saluting the sun. And I signing off. Gotta go do some other things, you know? Cat things. big cat things. Hashtag dorps. Oh. Alright, folks. Talk to you later.